Good morning. Today's date is June 25th, 2018. I'll be doing individual readings for signs in the sun, moon, and Venus. This is LSD Tarot. Love, stability, and darkness. Oh, one card fell out. I'm using the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot, the Mayan Tarot, and the Dragon Oracle cards by Diane Cooper. So this should be an interesting read. I don't know, today feels like an abundant day. So let's look forward to an abundant reading. Yeah. Oh, another card fell out. Crazy. So bam, these two cards fell out. Okay. Oh. I didn't even plan that, y'all. Alright, so we'll deal with these three. So the first card was that 3 of... Oh, okay. So this is 3 of Rada, but this is the 3 of Air, or the 3 of Swords. Alright, take a look. Right, let me just clarify that. But I'm sure this is 3 of Swords. Puede. Yep. And that is the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords. It's a card of endings. The weird thing is it was in a reverse. So it's either that right now you're in the process of an ending. You've gotten over this heartbreak. This heartbreak no longer affects you. It's no longer an obstacle in your life at this moment. Of course, you might still be having, these constant reminders, momentary flashbacks into what was and what could have been and what should have been and what wasn't. But here in this position, it pretty much seems like, it doesn't no longer controls your life as it once did. It's no longer this obsession. Because I see you moving forward with this 8 of Wands energy. It's 8 of Wands. You know what this says? This says that I am climbing up that ladder. I'm no longer in the grave. I'm no longer thinking about the heartbreak, about what was and what could have been and what should have been. No. I am focused on what is. And I can make all things happen with this little phoenix bird that's there. You see that? That phoenix that's rising up from the ashes. That's rising up from feeling defeat, pain. Once again, heartbreak. You're not feeling that anymore. Now you're now you're feeling the progression. You're moving forward. You know, you have no fear. Like it's not exactly clear what's up top. Or what's at the bottom of the escalator, or what's at the top of the escalator. Because either one is a great feat. Like think about it like that. Like no matter what direction you're going, it's progress. Right? People, say, "Oh no, I'm only reaching upward. I'm trying to move on up." What you mean? I mean, yeah, ascending is great, but have you gone to your basement yet? You know what I'm saying? Have you walked down those stairs to figure out what is within, what's in the root of you? Have you? Are you neglecting that shadow side of yourself? Once again, this is love, stability, and darkness. All right, this ain't love and light. This ain't free positivity. This ain't none of that shit. This is truth and transparency. I should name this temperance, transparency, tarot, or tarot, transparency, and temperance. Or temperance, transparency, and tarot. One of the two. But that's what it's about. It's about rising on up after developing in truth, after realizing that that situation doesn't have a hold on you. It doesn't need to have a hold on you. You don't need to be held down by that situation, by that person, by that heartbreaker, okay? Because you're popping, you're rising on up, Aries. And here we have the rainbow dragon. It says, bring the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust. Discover wisdom, expect miracles, accept opportunities. Come on, once again, when you focus, you keep going, right? And you can be a realist and an optimist at the same time. An optimist? Is it optimist? And have optimism and be an optimist. Optimist? Yes. And you could be optimistic, okay? It's okay to be optimistic. And think in reality at the same time. Because, why shouldn't you assume that the best things are going to happen for you? Why shouldn't that be a goal? I don't understand. That to me seems like it should be a goal. Like, I only want the great to happen, Of course, it may not always end up in your favor, right? But you could definitely pull a lesson or two from it, So that's the greatness about this, right? So this end, as you're progressing towards a new beginning, couldn't have picked it even better myself. It says, bring the leap of joy that opens new doors, right? So, yeah, that was Aries. So we'll do another shuffle for Taurus. Then, once again, whenever they fall out, they fall out. Let's call it that. What? Oh, 2 cards fell out? Damn. Two cards fell off the table. See what you got going on, Taurus. Taurine. Wow, this is fun. almost 9 whole minutes on Aries. Oh, so I gotta pick one from. So, bam, we have 2 separate readings for Taurus. 2 separate possibilities, scenarios. So this should be amazing. So, bam, first card we got. Ooh, 6 of Cups in reverse. The 10 of Wands. Okay. All right. All right now. All right, what I'm getting from this 6 of Wands in reverse, okay, it's telling me that this is dealing with a past love, a past relationship, a past friendship, a past partnership, a past union, right? Weird part is this is 6 of Cups usually deals with, nostalgia, reflecting on the good old times and going back to what was and what could be and what isn't and what should be, right? But it's a self-defeating prophecy in that sense, right? It's about focusing on your future. It's about getting out from being stuck, right? Because right now it seems like you're stuck somewhere in the past and you don't want to go. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You're just dwelling on, the times when you were happy, looking at the times when, I remember when I used to be happier, or how come I'm not as happy as I used to be? Well, because you're focusing on the happiness that no longer is. I'm just saying, maybe it's time with this to find new happiness, because we also have the 10 of Wands, but the 10 of Wands is paired with a Chelsea, right? And so let me read something out of this for you. All right. But the 10 of Wands, right, that's energy of a burden, you know what I'm saying? It's like all the sticks that you've ever seen in your life, all the wands, you're picking up all the wands for no fucking reason. Like, you need to let that shit go. Like, it's not serving you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can gain strength in other ways, in ways other than lifting your baggage from bus to bus, bag lady. You need to put that shit down, right? I mean, like I said, just some clarification. I like to stay clear on what it is. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Yikes. Don't fuck me up. So why would they pair the arrow like it's a wand? It's not an arrow. It's an earth. So it's a coin. Right. Either way, I'm right. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go to 186. Let's see. Anyway, that's the 10 of coins. I apologize. This is a new deck, but these are coins. These are pentacles, right? That's an earth sign. Ew, my fingers are dirty. Right? That's an earth sign. So what that says is, once you take your mind off this nostalgia, right, you'll be able to fall into the abundance that you always knew. Right? Alright, so it goes like this. A Chelsea, Orisha of hunters and of the animals of the forest, the ground you roam has never known human step. Your sharp eye and sure hand provide food and clothing for the village. The card shows a golden arrow shot into the bluish night sky and falling to earth. Blue and gold are the colors of this Orisha. The stars and the destinies they carry were the objects of the arrow's flight. It found its mark and returns to earth with its starry game. It's like shooting, I hate this reference, right? But it's like shooting a bird out the sky and running to the sight before it falls to catch it. It says, quiet forest morning, the sound of bowstring snapping, an arrow takes flight. Accumulation, that which was gathered, spoils, if not put to use. Right. So, this one's a little different because instead of being the Ten of Wands, right, and not dragging everything along with you, this is the Ten of Coins, and the Ten of Coins points more towards using what you've learned, what you've gathered amongst this trial, using what you've amassed during your journey, right, and making use of it immediately. So it doesn't become nostalgia, so it doesn't become a what if, so it doesn't become something to dwell on. You use that shit immediately, right? Because the oracle card we have is Thor's red, black, and gold dragon. And it's crazy. That's Shango. You know what I'm saying? That's your boy right here. That's the symbol for it. All right, Mom. Love you.
Love you.
All right. So it says...
There's 2 pots in this thing. They're stuck together. Can you try and unstuck them?
You got pots? Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Thank you.
All right. So, a time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax. You are safe. See, look, rapid transformation and transition. I used to see Shango and Chelsea. Y'all don't even get it. But anyway, look, that rapidness. You know what I'm saying? That rapidness. That rapid change, that rapid transformation, that rapid or that fast acting, fucking transition from the boring and monotonous and the nostalgia and the dwelling on the what ifs to like, oh shit, this is new, this is a blessing, this is something amazing I'm about to carry out. So that's the first scenario, okay? The second scenario is with Taurus is bam. This is difficult. All right, fine. It wasn't reverse. I just needed to make sure. All right. So we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is about new beginnings, man. Leaving some shit behind. Isn't it funny? We got the 6 again, right? The other 6 was in reverse, and that was dealing more so with, like I said, looking back at something and wanting to be with. This is a nigga leaving. This is somebody leaving. This is somebody getting the fuck out of Dodge because it doesn't suit. This don't serve me anymore, right? So I'm about to embark on this journey, and it don't matter how rough the journey is. It don't matter how unsure about the journey I am. I'm about to just go forth on that shit anyway because fuck that. Like, I'm not finna stay stuck here. This shit don't do nothing for me. I'm sick of this shit. Like, fuck that. I don't need that. Because then it's paired with the Lover's card. And the Lover's card, right? This one deals, this is a deep one. Because, of course, it speaks about love and the attainment thereof. Right? But there's 3 people in this card. I mean, well, not this one. But they're three pots. Hey, see how it works that way. But the Lover's card, it talks about a choice that needs to be made. But it also speaks about a union. So a choice that can result in a union, a choice that can be benefit to both parties involved, right? Well, it seems like that choice has been made, though. See that? That choice has been made. You know, it's no longer a what if, like in the other Taurus scenario. The other Taurus scenario was like looking back on it, and if you no longer look back, then you can have your abundance. This one is, hey, I'm fuck looking back. I'm about to just embark on my shit. I'm embarking on the path, and me embarking on that path is gonna direct me to that decision that I need to make. And making that decision, right, I will have the partnerships that I desire. Right, because then the Oracle card is the Black Dragon from Saturn, which says, the Black Dragon from Saturn brings you wisdom through spiritual discipline. Concentrate. Focus your ultimate vision. Congratulate yourself. You have passed the test. Sounds like, once again, you've made the right choice. You know what I'm saying? With the other reading for Taurus was basically saying, if you make that decision, boom, change will be made swiftly and you'll be fine. You know, don't worry. This shit says, yo, you fucking passed, my nigga. Good fucking job. Like, we all proud of you. That was good. That was good. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think of that Taurus reading. That was fun. Reading for Gemini. Hey, Gemini. Gemini. Yeah. Whoa. First one. I ain't even looking at the rest. Oh, that one. Shit. Yo, they don't be playing. They do not be fucking around, my friend. They do not be fucking around, my friend. And then from here. Be honest, I'm fucking with this. Yeah. All right, Gemini. Bam. In the reverse, though, what? Do we read Oracle cards in reverse? Fuck yeah, we do. So, hey, Gemini, we got the Devil. There's an addiction. There is a sort of non-beneficial relationship with no equal give and take. There's an obsessive relationship, right? Either you or this person. that you're a part of. This shit sucks, right? It's the devil. I mean, you know, but I mean, the devil's weird because the devil is six. The devil's also the lovers, but the devil as well as the lovers, it talks about a choice that needs to be made. One that is beneficial to you, one that's unhealthy. Sometimes it could be both choices are unhealthy. So sometimes a choice could be to choose yourself. There's sometimes a choice is just, hey, I don't need to choose neither. I'm not gonna fucking choose the lesser of two evils. Like both that shits is evil. I'm not fucking with none of it, right? Because then boom, you have the Three of Swords again. But in this reading, right? I think Aries had it, but they had theirs in reverse. But yeah, you have yours right side up. So this is the end of a relationship. This is heartbreak. This is the end of this toxic, demonic, possessive relationship that needs to end. Yeah. I mean, shit, Gemini's reading was pretty simple. Right. Right. Cause see, bam, we have Archangel Gabriel Dragon in reverse. Right. It reads, bam, bring purification, self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. So what does this say? This also goes back to this whole addiction, obsession, right? Goes back to this toxic tie that you have here and the need for Archangel Gabriel's dragon to purify thy vessel. You know what I'm saying? Healer needs to heal thyself, and I believe you can do that shit, but you gotta quit fucking around. Like, I don't got much to say. Gemini, that's, you had the clearest reading right there. It's time to put an end to what no longer suits and serves you. Yeah. And you put an end to that shit. And you do that shit today. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Do that shit today, nigga. Like, oh yeah, but I need this. This helps me with my creativity. Or yeah, this person ain't shit. But that they really been there for me through my toughest times. Like, man, that motherfucker probably put you through them tough times. But you'll never know if you ain't willing to give that shit up. Because it's in reverse. Because even though, bam, I think reverse is basically saying that, like, hey, this is the solution, but if you don't want it, then most likely you ain't going to choose it. But there's a solution. The solution is to let that shit go. Few of you will get that. Few of you won't get it. But try not to say most of you. Alright, because I can't make that decision for you, boo. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make that decision. You gotta make that choice on your own. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can make this one. And I saw a glance. Yeah, just like it is right there. Cancers. That one's out. Bam, that one's out. Bam, that one's out. Alright, so. Alright, 5 of Wands. So that's see the Queen. I gotta refer to the reference guide. Okay, this is the Queen of Air or the King of Air. Let's see. 13. All right, boom. Queen of Wands, right? All right. Cancer, right? So, first card we have here for you, Cancer, is the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is some sort of a fight, struggle, competition. It's some unnecessary bullshit that you do not need to be a part of at this moment in time. Because we have the Queen of Swords. She does not play that shit. She cuts shit off at the knees. Like, she's not fucking around. Like this is how serious you need to start taking your life, guys. Okay? Need to truly be contemplating, right? Here are my jars. Here are my possessions. Here are my thoughts, right? Some of them positive, some of them negative, right? Here are my, these are my words. What should I use my focus my thoughts on, and what should I direct my words to? What should I cut out of my life? What do I no longer need? What does not serve me, right? Because bam, we have the Five of Wands. This is conflict. If you in a conflict with somebody, it might even be your own inner self. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people confuse overthinking with being over emotional or with being emotional. It's not emotional just because you're overthinking and causing panic and anxiety. It's just overthinking, right? Emotion is energy in motion. This isn't energy in, like this shit isn't energy in motion. This is just overthinking. This is a lot of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And it's saying right here with the Queen, you need to cut a lot of that bullshit out. You need to stop it in its tracks. Because it doesn't serve you, doesn't suit you. You need to let it go, right? Because then we have the Source Dragon. And this attunes, Source Dragon attunes you to the infinite. Be still in the silence. Magic can happen. Be in the moment. How can you be in the moment if you're overthinking? How can you be in a moment if you're overthinking? And I'm speaking to my damn self because I'm a moon in Cancer, and I'm famous for that shit. People like, oh man, you so emotional. It's not that I'm emotional. It's just I be overthinking a lot. I be overthinking a lot, and my overthinking causes me to make decisions where I end friendships and relationships where I'm just not with the shit. You know what I'm saying? All because I need a clear mind. I need everybody's chatter out of my brain. Got that, Cancer? Yeah, pretty much. Don't confuse overthinking with being emotional. Overthinking is not emotional. Overthinking is just overthinking. emotional. Feel that shit. Trust your intuition and have trust in your intuition. You know, so that you my nigga that fell out. Boom. That's and that's for who? Not Cancer. That's for Leotis. Bam. Damn. Nah. Fuck out of here. There's no fucking way. There's no way. Yep. 2 fell out. Alright, so we got 2 scenarios for Leo. Alright, first scenario is... Alright. So we have the 2 of coins here. 2 of pentacles. 2 of pentacles deals with juggling a decision. 2 of coins deals with providing balance in one's life, being fair in the different relationships in your life, juggling could also be a third-party situation, trying to juggle your partners around, right? It also deal with like a choice of letting someone back in. This deals with infinity as well. So this deals with like the equal balance of things, equal giving take, because we have it paired with the 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands, it's an energy that's a bit defensive, right? It can also deal with accumulating your wealth, accumulating your wands, fortifying yourself, protecting yourself, guarding yourself against these consistent lessons that occur over and over in your life. Right, but this 9 of Wands is more specific to being so guarded that you block your blessings. Be careful, because that next person you block could be a blessing. Who are you blocking out your life that you know you shouldn't be blocking out your life? Or is somebody blocking you out? Are you trying to figure out how to no longer be blocked by this person? Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing, Leo? Because then we have it coupled with the Silver Dragon. And the Silver Dragon speaks of illuminating your potential with higher light. Access untapped resources. Look into your soul. See higher possibilities. And once again, this is This is about looking at your dual nature. Once again, the personalities which you're juggling, right? Your higher self, your lower self. Because there's an unlimited, untapped resources within both. You have the ability to be very great, very amazing. You can't be amazing, just looking at one side of yourself, just looking at the logical versions of yourself and see what makes sense and being successful from what makes sense, because sometimes success doesn't come from what makes sense. Sometimes success comes from making sense of what doesn't make sense. Make sense? So yeah, tap that. Tap that. I need you to tap that. I need you to get into it. Get into your high self, your low self. Focus on the root cause of why you do things, what makes you tick, your triggers and your shit. You know what I'm saying? And focus on the things that you are good at. And find a way to make those one so that you can provide healing to what needs healing. Right? Because boom. And this other character, this other scenario for Leo, we have the Hangman. Okay, 4 swords in reverse. Okay, so the Hangman, right, that speaks about, bruh, being at a standstill, being stuck. Right? It could talk about a time of contemplation. It could talk about a time of meditation in a way. But nah, this is a stuck energy. This is someone stuck. This is someone who can't move forward, who can't progress, because they're so focused on what was, what could be, what would be, what should be, right? And then they're not putting that focus towards themselves, or they're not helping themselves in the present moment. It also speaks about seeing things from a different perspective, right? Right, or identifying the fact that you are stuck upside down. You're stuck hanging yourself, And the only person that can get you out of that is you, in a way, because we have it coupled with the 4 of Swords in reverse. And the 4 of Swords is a card that speaks about meditation, taking a break, taking time off. This is, nigga, like, you done rested. You done took your break from the world. You done secluded yourself. You done separated, detached. Now it's time for you to get back out into the world that you abandoned, fearing that they would abandon you. So you're like, I'm going to leave you all before you leave me. Fuck y'all niggas. Like, so that's what you got going on here, right? Because an oracle is the Omega Dragon, right? She's beautiful, ain't she? The Omega Dragon. I didn't even know it was a she, but automatically it says harness the divine feminine power of creation. Intention. Hold your vision. Birth the higher consciousness. Yeah, nigga. It's like you're sitting on this idea. You're sitting on $1 billion fucking dollars, and you're like, oh, well, what if they don't fucking like me? You know what I'm saying? What if no one likes it? What if no one follows it? What if no one, helps me out? What if I don't become successful from this? Well, shit, then if that's what I thought, and it's in reverse, so most likely you're going to be in this mode for a while. Most likely. You're not going to wake up out the slumber. It's like you're very content. It's like you're very content in not progressing or not moving forward. You're very content in being stagnant because you've gotten used to it. But you need to change that shit. Yeah, because see, both of these solution cards are speaking about you using your high potential. they're speaking about you creating something, like turning and juggling that pain into something tangible, something real, something that can provide you with stability in your life. Leo, come on, you guys know better. You need to get that shit together. Leos, man, I tell you. All right, so we have Virgo next, right? Let's see what Virgo has going on. What am I haven't had much experience with Virgos. I mean, when it's good though. Yeah. Definitely appreciate Virgos. I guess when you meet a Virgo, you just have to be in a place of stability, Helps them with their anxiety. Ooh, did I just pre-read a card? Maybe. Anxiety, Virgos, what? It's fucked up. That kind of just went hand in hand, right? Virgo. Right. First time their card did come over. Shout out to you, Virgo. Maybe spoke too soon. Mm. Mm. All right, Virgo, we have the Two of Pentacles, and we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this one's going to be really short. Like, you're juggling a lot on your plate. But it's like, all right. It's like you have more achievements and shit coming. Right? You know, and I get it. You want to be recognized for all of your achievements. You want to be recognized for all your achievements. Plain and simple. You know? And one thing, I get it. You know, I mean, it's not your fault that you're great at everything. You know? It just is what it is. You know? I feel like with this, though, it's like, for the time being, there is a task that you do that it would benefit you to put a lot more focus on. I mean, because don't get me wrong, like, you're great at what you're doing, and great at everything that you're doing, but you need to put a focus on something. There's some stuff that you just need to let go for a little bit. Like, if you feel like you don't have time to learn something new because you're still doing something old, like, for example, if you're in Duolingo, right? You learn the languages, and you really want to learn French, right? But you become very fluent in Spanish, and you want to keep it up. I get you. I understand. But this might be time to just put focus on the French that you want to learn for right now. Or if you're great at sculpting, but now you want to be a painter also, you could still sculpt, but that time that you're using sculpting, you could be using to paint. Right? Because you have the King of Pentacles also in reverse. And the King of Pentacles, right, it speaks about a man of wealth, right? Someone of influence, right? But in reverse, yeah. Real shit. Yeah, I see. Okay. Speaks about an abusive person, a powerful abusive person who wants to offer you something. All right, say for example, you are what's a good example? You're a professional dancer, right? Like, you are in like a dance troupe or something, right? You're in a dance troupe, or you're in a ballet. You're a ballerina. You work at a company, something like you've been classically trained to do something popping, or you're a street performer, whatever, right? And you're getting recognition all over from all these different people and all these different places of, like, you know, how versatile your style is, right? And then some creepy dude comes out the woodworks and says, "Hey, wow, Shorty, you're an amazing dancer. Have you ever thought about stripping?" Yeah, most likely it'd probably benefit you to turn this down. Not that there's anything wrong with stripping. But it's just like, like, you're going to get your abundance elsewhere. You don't need to rely on something that isn't your first choice, but it seems like an easy one. Like I said, you don't have to take this. You don't have to accept this. You don't have to accept this offer. You don't have to juggle everything. You don't have to take this. You don't have to accept this coin. Because there's so much more coin out there for you. but this would be a decision you may regret. Right? Because the green dragon helps you tune in to the secrets of nature, receive answers and guidance from nature, align with your divine essence. So, the solution here is, I don't know, maybe you wanna go to a park today. Maybe you wanna explore, take a journey, take a trip before you start making your way downtown, Maybe. Because you got your own mind conflicting you. You got people here trying to make you compromise yourself for a little bit of coin, or because they're powerful, because they're like, yo, I know everybody, and it will behoove you to get with the program, shorty. Yeah, you don't have to get with the program. Virgo. Who's next? Libra. My mom's a Libra. She's a beautiful person. Enjoy you people. Oh, one popped up. Didn't even give me a chance. Hey, Libra. Who's those upset of coins for? Taurus? Hey, I don't know. Something's going on, y'all. Libra. All right. So, the Ten of Coins, Ten of Pentacles, with the High Priestess. Feels like a secret is being unlocked. The revelation of some secret, whether it's a secret that you're holding on to. If it's a secret that you're holding on to, releasing the secret, being transparent about this will bring you abundance, I feel. Right? Or someone's getting ready to show you the secrets of the business, right? High Priestess, and it'll unlock it, right? So it's using your intuition in a way to get you to that abundance that you have been seeking, that family structure, right? That peace and stability. I see it. But it's a secret being released. It could either be that, it could be, or Hey, this might have to do with like family secrets, Libra. You know, you're gonna learn something about. You're gonna learn some rich heritage about. Or you're gonna learn about your family's rich heritage. That's what I see. Yeah, you're gonna learn about some sort of ancestral wealth. This is your day to attain and attack that and to get towards it. Right? As I see that also with the orange dragon. I haven't read it yet, but I feel I get what this says. It says bring soul families and communities together. Oh my God. It's ancestral wealth right here, baby. Spread belonging, wealth, warmth, and oneness. Bring people everywhere together. It's gonna be some sort of ancestral wealth, some sort of family secret. It's gonna bring you all together for the purpose of abundance. All right, Libra. All right, Libra. All right. See? That's crazy. Then we got Scorpio. Shout out to you all. What cards I say about Scorpio today?